Welcome in, everybody. I'm Joey, and you're probably thinking, Joey, didn't you do the Volvo 242 in the last video? And you'd be right. I just had so many good races in this thing. I wanted to make two out of it, and this will be the second. So we're at Le Mans to start off. We got an Alpha on our left side, and we're just going to nonchalantly go right by him in a Volvo that's about half, or not half, two times as tall as that thing. Coming through Eau Rouge, we're going to take it super well in the Volvo. Look at this. I bet you never thought you'd see a Volvo going through Eau Rouge and doing it perfectly. Next victim, this Sapphire Blue Mustang on the left side. We're going to look for that 100 board on the left side. Coming into the right-hander, we're going to get the move done on the Mustang. Job well done. The Valvoline Volvo doing its thing to kick things off at Le Mans. Next victim up, Lamborghini, yellow Lamborghini up front, and we're going to see what we can do with this guy. So coming around the carousel, down in the second gear, keeping up with the Lambo through there. This guy's probably like, what the fuck is going on? How is this guy still on me? I'm actually going to get into the back of him a little bit there. I don't think I was the one that caused his back tires to spin, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's going to come over and put me right in the fucking wall. He apparently, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. He's probably had a bad couple of races, and he just wants to take it all out on me. Which, you know what? I've been there. Fine. I'll take it, and I'll deal with it. I almost caught up to him, though. I wouldn't have taken him out. I would want to do it the right way. Full skill, right on past him, doing it cleanly. But I'll take 5th place instead. There are the lap times. I had a better lap time than him, actually. His best was a 2:38, mine a 2:36. But check this out. We got Mazda Laguna Seca, baby. And yeah, there's just Farmer John up there, up front. Farmer John from California, taking a little trip to the raceway in his classic pickup truck, seeing what he can do. Just checking out what kind of lap times he's putting down. This is going to be a fun one, though. Not often that you see Mazda pop up, so we're going to have as good of a race as we possibly can here. And we're going to kick it off in 5th place, looking for a move up the inside of the Lancer. Looks like it's going to get done. He's going to back out and let me have the place. Coming down the back straight now. 1st through 3rd have built up a bit of a gap, so we're going to see if we can close that down a little bit this lap. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention this last episode. Take a look at that exhaust pipe. Is that not the coolest little exhaust pipe you've ever seen? I think the exhaust pipes on the sides of the car, like the old Vipers, I think that's pretty cool. Apparently it burned everyone's legs, though. I like this little squiggly thing. I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, it's coming down the hill now. I absolutely crushed the Alpha. I let off the accelerator, let him back into that position so we can resume the race. It looks like the pickup truck has relinquished 1st place, so Farmer John probably not too happy about that. He's now into the sand. It's kind of nice though at Mazda, when you drive off into the sand that's like right next to the track, it's not sticky. You can still get a little bit of traction and hold your speed. I'm not sure you can really accelerate too much in the sand, but you can definitely keep your speed just fine. Coming up to turn 1 again, starting lap 2. Still the 4 of us up front. Not much has changed other than that the pickup truck has now fallen down into 3rd place. Getting into a bit with the Alpha. I see an opportunity to slide up into that podium position. I take it. A bit aggressive, making a bit of contact, but getting 3rd place. So I am happy with that. It wasn't too dirty, I don't think. I'll have to see what you guys think, but I don't think it was too dirty. A little bit of contact, but got the move done. Coming up on the downhill section again, the Alpha is going to go ahead and move up into 1st place. I'm behind the Mustang. The Mustang is going to take a better line out of the downhill section, and then the Alpha is going to try to move over to the right to get a better line into the left-hander. It's not going to work out for him. He's going to dip a couple tires into the sand, and that's going to put him back about 3 seconds, and that's where I'm going to finish the race. I'm going to take 2nd place, and we don't play at Mazda all that often. I'll take it. Would have liked to win, but 2nd place at a very rare Monza, I will take it. And so we move on to VIR. Coming up on turn 1 now, let's see if we can get a place into the braking zone. And I make a very strong move up the inside of the Lancer and actually make contact with the Mustang, but that grabs me second place. And I think one of the advantages of driving the Volvo is people think you're kind of like a soccer mom or something like that. Like, they don't expect you to make some like ridiculous moves or just to be any good in general. So I think you kind of have the element of surprise and maybe a little bit of an advantage in that aspect. Now, on the handling and acceleration and top speed wise, you might not have the advantage. It's a well-rounded car, but it's definitely not one of the like so-called leaderboard cars per se. But I mean, look at this, coming through the S's. The Mustang took a weird line, but the Volvo went through there just fine, and we actually gained on the Mustang quite a bit. So coming up into Oak Tree Corner, I believe it's called. I think they like tore a tree down that they named the corner after, I think is what happened. So don't quote me on that, but I believe that's called Oak Tree Corner or something like that. Maybe it's a different tree. If you put a tree in front of me, I'd just call it a tree. I don't know the difference between an oak tree, a cherry tree, where the fuck does mahogany come from? I have no fucking clue. But coming into the hairpin turn, I'm going to make a move up the inside, and I'm going to get it done. A little bit of contact coming out of the turn, though. But the Mustang's going to be really, really nice. Let me take that position back. I don't think it was their fault that I went off. I think that was more on me for just accelerating too early. But they were very kind and gave me that position back. Now, coming through the infield section here, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I want to show you a little tutorial on how to blow a lead. So, first of all, you're just going to not turn, and you're going to hit a fucking barrier. And ladies and gentlemen, that right there is how to blow a lead. It's pretty simple, and I'm really looking forward to doing more little tutorials like that throughout the videos. I think, you know, I'm just really, really good at this game, so any tips like that I can give you guys, I'm more than happy to give. Maybe we'll do a tutorial later on like, you know, the best way to hit a barrier. I've done that plenty of times, and I think I've kind of become a specialist at it, so maybe I'll do a little tutorial there. And also, hey, here you go. You know what? Let's just do the fucking tutorial now. Here's the tutorial on how to get spun out by a piece of shit and wind up in the barrier. There you go. And here's the tutorial on how to properly quit a race. There you go. Let's head on over to Rio now, see what kind of carnage we can get into here. 370Z on the left side. We've got some sort of muscle car up front. Mr. Marshall breaking into the hairpin now, and that poor 350Z just got fucked into the barrier. Someone was going to get screwed. It's every single time here. And you know what? I just did it myself too. Lap 7. I was in 5th place, top 5, and I shit the bed. I just sometimes have those moments where I just completely forget what I'm doing. I just kind of go into autopilot and forget that I need to brake or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, finish that one in 10th, and we head over to Top Gear. This one, I really don't think it should be a multiplayer track. Like, you see half of the grid is lined up behind the corner, and so that's just going to slow them down even more. They're going to be put back. There's going to be a gap between them and the front. And, well, let's just take a second to admire the absolute skill that took. And when I say skill, I mean absolutely zero. That took no skill at all. It was just everyone else being an idiot and just letting me go from whatever position I started in to 2nd place. But something unexplainable is about to happen to 1st place here. So about halfway down the straight, he's going to pull the e-brake and just fly off to the left. So not sure what he was doing there. Maybe he just saw that he was in 1st place at Top Gear and figured some stupid shit's going to happen. I might as well just quit now, and just got out of here while he was ahead. So he did what Tom Brady should have done and just retired on top. Good on him. I think he made the right decision. That's what I should have done, because I just got overtaken by this old ass car here, And now I've got third place on my tail as well. So coming through the left-hand bend here, Care Bear is going to have a look at second place as I dip a couple of tires onto the grass. He's got second place right now side by side, and he's going to solidify himself in second place into the left-hander. Onto the straight now. I'm spinning the tires, not maintaining all that momentum that I could have. I think I have the acceleration advantage on Care Bear though. So coming down the straight here, I am reeling him in just a tiny bit. Boards on the right appear. I'm braking and I'm looking for a move up the inside. He's going to give me a little bit of space on the inside. I'm going to leave him space on the outside. Some good racing from the both of us. We are trading a little bit of paint, but we're not pushing each other off. That's what we like to see. Now coming down the right hand bend and into the left. Let's see, can I make a move? Not quite. It looks like, oh, wait, he's going to dip a couple of tires onto the grass, and I have second place back. Coming around the bend now. I'm going to go deep. He's going to grab second place back, unfortunately, but I'm still alongside. I'm putting up a fight, and again, I know I've got that advantage down the straight, so let's see if I can pull ahead by a car length or two. Passing the planes on the right side now. Boards are coming up into the braking zone now. Let's see. Care Bear, it looks like he's backed out, and I've got second place. But I am going pretty slow. Care Bear is up the inside again. Oh my gosh, we're just trading places back and forth. I haven't had a good race like this at Top Gear in a long time. Care Bear is going to pull over to the left, try to persuade me to not go for the move, and it's just about going to work. I can't get that move done up in second place through the bend. That's his for the keeping, and I'm going to back out on a move into this left-hander here, and it's all his for now. We're going to move forward to lap 6 now, and it's really hard to not be repetitive when I'm commentating at Top Gear because there's basically 4 left-handers, and I don't know what to call any of them. So we're into this left-hander, the second to last left-hander, and I kind of pushed Care Bear off a little bit there. So I back off, but I'm really not trying to put Killa behind me in a bad situation, so I'm not backing off too much. And now I've put myself in a really bad sandwich here. I've got Care Bear up front. I make a bad left-hander again around there. And Killa is up into third place, so I've given away that podium, and that's how this one's going to finish. It was a really fun race, though, a nice battle with Care Bear at Top Gear. Another thing that doesn't happen all that often. So we had a couple of rare moments here. We had a 4-way battle in that first race, and we had a fun battle at Top Gear. So this was a really cool episode. I've been loving this Volvo 242. It is a hell of a lot of fun, and I've just been really enjoying it, and I hope you guys did too. So let me know what you thought of the video, and I will look forward to talking to you guys very soon. Alrighty, bye everybody.